What is the best game of all time? It's a question that transcends time and space. How can you confirm that you're always at the top of the metagame, no matter which game you play? These are questions which can be very easily answered, and yet are totally not important. But I'm gonna answer them in this video. Let's go! Now, let's start this tier list by addressing the elephant in the room, the 99% of gaming. In other words, the 99% you'll never play, you'll never know, you'll never, that 99%. And I think the thing about the 99% of gaming is that it's a beautiful metaphor for life. Because just like in life, you will never know 99.9% of human beings on the planet. Hell, probably more than that. You'll always be 99% lonely and sad in your life. But that's okay. And you will never be as rich as the 1%. You will always be in the 99%. And I think really that metaphor touches my heart because it's just so beautiful. And I think that's what gaming does really exceptionally well. It's why everybody should love gaming. It's because of these beautiful metaphor that seeps through what people play and what people don't play, and what people know and what people don't know. Which is why the 99% of gaming goes in C tier. I mean, what did you expect? If nobody plays them, nobody plays them, right? Metaphor or not. But now you may ask, what are the 1% game? The game everybody plays. Well, they're the games you probably know. You know, the games with an average of at least 50k viewers per day on Twitch. If you don't have that, then you're like my boy Ricegun would say, irrelevant. Alright, so the first actual thing I want to address other than that 99% is first-person shooters. Now, the thing about first-person shooters is that you need a mouse and keyboard in order to play them, because if you don't, then you're a criminal and you deserve the electric chair or death or maybe even a nuke on your city. At this point, you're probably the worst person to live on the earth of all time. If you're playing with a controller, that's just what you are. Which is why this goes in M tier for mouse and keyboard, you pussy. Now next up we have MOBAs. I don't play MOBAs. I'm too scared of getting addicted to them. I've heard a lot of horror stories about that. So I'm just gonna put them in D tier to trigger a few people if there's someone who watches this. Yes. D tier. Next. Among Us. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that Among Us was gonna last 2 weeks. But you know, it's been able to survive for far longer than this, surprisingly. And which is why it's kind of sus how they've dropped Toast from doing videos about them. It's kind of weird, honestly. It's not the optimal play that I would have done if I would have wanted to be relevant in the metagame. I mean, Toast was like their most consistent creator of Among Us. Really, really sus, which is why it goes in S tier for sus. Did I say sus enough right now? I hope I said sus enough. Is it funny? Do you find this funny? Please laugh. Please laugh. Next we have Battle Royales. Everybody's favorite genre of gaming. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Back in 2018 when Battle Royales were popping off, I also thought that it would last 2 weeks. But you know, it's still there. It's proven itself to be a force to be reckoned with in the metagame. Which is why it goes in S tier for scam. Souls game. Souls game are some of the most respected games in gaming. There's the shameless ripoffs, the actual great games, and then the Souls game. And they're well respected. They go in B tier because I didn't think that far, and that's why. Next up is RPGs. Now the thing about RPGs and open world is that they still think that Skyrim is the greatest game of all time. Yeah. And that means that any new release will be filled with Bethesda things. They're known for one thing. Bugs. B tier. Yeah. B tier. Looter shooters. Now, looter shooters are the definition of extremely awful releases. Basically, no looter shooters since Borderlands 2 has had a good release. They've all been horrible. Which is why they go in T tier for taking another year before releasing your fucking game, you stupid game company. Piece of shit. Now, next up, we have educational games. And honestly, I think educational games are where it's at for gaming. Really, what is better than educating kids? Which is why Minecraft goes in God tier, because it's the greatest educational game of all time. It promotes to kids the greatness of creativity, and that is fantastic. And that is why, if you're a player of the gaming community, you need to be playing Minecraft in order to be at the top of the metagame.